Good morning, good morning. Hey, welcome to Brunch with Cindy. However, I'm in my bathroom. That's because I already had brunch. How are you all doing this morning? I really had on my heart because I wanted to share with you, all about retinol. It's the real deal. It is amazing. And I just want to give you some quick tips and keep it simple because there's so much stuff out there, so much to read, so many things to look at, and I just want to keep it simple. So anyway, what did y'all have for breakfast? If you had breakfast yet, Mike made the most incredible bacon. And I had avocado toast. I just started getting into avocado toast. And my daughter, Laura, got me into it up at the cabin, and I'm like, I like this. You take your avocado, you mash it up, she puts garlic salt in it, and then puts we call it dippy eggs, easy eggs over it, and then I put it over top of Tom's sourdough bread. Mwah! Toasted. It's amazing. So good morning. If you're here with me this morning, give me a thumbs up, shoot me a heart, please say hello. And good morning to Shan. Good morning, good morning. So what we want to do, I want to share with you about retinol, and I want to keep it as simple as possible. First, what is retinol? Retinol is vitamin A. Yeah, that's exactly what retinol is. It is a vitamin A. They call it vitamin A1, okay? And it's fat soluble. And what it does is it renews the skin. So it makes a renewal process. Gets rid of the old and builds up the new. Okay? Yep, that's it. Just vitamin A. So, again, gets rid of the old, it builds up the new. So, what it does is it helps fine lines and wrinkles. It helps reduce the heavier lines and wrinkles. Okay? It even tones the skin for a more brighter complexion. So, it's an amazing product. When should you start using it? I've been doing my research, 20 years age and up. And I'm like, going, what? Because for me, I'm like, okay, everybody that's watching this, if you're under 40 or 45, you don't have to watch it. Yeah, you do. 20 years of age and up. That's right. That's right. And I'm sure many, have heard all about retinol and this, that, and what do you use and why do you use it? And, it's as it says, it's the buzziest word right now in the industry. So, about 2 years ago, Mary Kay came up with now what we call our med spa line, okay? In other words, it's things that you would find in a medical spa, and it's called our clinical solutions line. So we have our retinol system, and we have 4 boosters that are part of our med spa line. And today I want to talk about the very first thing that we did, and that is our Mary Kay Clinical Solutions Retinol 0.05. So, why? Again, it's totally up to you. For me, I liked the idea of having a product that kind of keeps it very simple for me to keep myself with a more youthful appearance. Hey, Linda Taylor, good morning, sweetie. Hope all's well in York County, going up your way tomorrow, watching my grandson playing baseball. So, and I want to also explain, Mary Kay has an incredible way to reduce retinol. You see, when you just go buy over the counter, like, oh, what should I get, what should I get, what should I get? The important is having a beauty consultant to come alongside of you. And we have something called a retinization process. What it is when you start using retinol, you should just not put it on and roll, because it is very, very irritating to the skin if used inappropriately. So what it is the skin has to form this, I don't know if I want to call it a barrier, that's probably not the word, but it has to form a certain, there's a big long word for it, so that when the retinol goes in there, it works its best because the skin is learning how to work with it. And that is a process that begins slowly. And then the skin is like, ooh, this stuff's awesome. I love it. Okay, think about exercising. Okay, you know how when you first exercise, it's like if you overdo it, you burn. I mean, you burn, you can't even walk the next day doing squats. Yeah, no. And we don't want that to happen. That's not what it's supposed to be like. It's not even supposed to be like that in exercise. It's supposed to be a gradual. You shouldn't have to hurt or burn, okay? Same way with the retinization process. It's getting the skin, just like we get our muscles used to it, we get our skin used to it. So what this looks like is the Mary Kay Clinical Solutions with our process. What we have is we have two pieces to it. It is your retinol, 0.05, and this is your Calm and Restore Milk. And the two pieces are formulated to work together, and as your beauty consultant, I walk right alongside of you with the retinization process. First off, inside your kit, okay, it's a kit like this, inside your kit, of course you get from Mary Kay a beautiful guidebook and also a chart for your retinization process on the back. And it just shows you how to use it. One pump, girlfriends, one pump, that's it. And then they also have another guide in here, another one with, you need your glasses to read, that one, that even shares it again. And they have another little guide in here of, you know, ways to pop it up and how to use it. Now, this is what Cindy also puts in your box. Cindy puts in the product compatibility guide. Now, what this guide does is it shows you as you go through your retinization process, there are some Mary Kay products that you don't use going through that product. And then you get a sheet from me that shows you how to reintroduce, okay, the products back in. Now, if you're going, listen, this sounds like a lot. I promise you, you know I'm a simple girl. It's not. It is, poof. We keep it very simple, okay? Hey, Jean. So first what I want to share with you is how you begin. It is always done at night, and you should always use an SPF during the day. So 2 rules, at night, SPF during the day, and when using it, you should always make sure that you wash your face and then put on your eye cream before you use your retinol. So you wash your face, okay, put on your eye cream, then use your retinol. So the first thing I'm going to share with you is, of course, you use your cleanser, okay, and it can be any one of our types of cleansers. You wash your face, and then you take the Retin-A. Now, the very first 2 weeks of using it, the very first 2 weeks, you only use it once a day. Now, for me, I pick Sunday night to start. So the first week, you take 1 pump of the Clinical Solutions in your hand, 1 pump, and then a pump of the Calm and Restore. And then what you do is you mix the two together after you wash your face, after you put on your eye cream, and you put it on all over the face. Just the face, not the neck, not the, okay, décolleté chest area, okay? So that's what you do, all right? Okay. Now, you do that the first week, you do that, that's it, no more. Now, as you're doing that, as you start to use it, there are some products you don't, or some things you don't use. You don't use your Skin Vigorate brush, okay? You don't use that. You don't use any of the acne products, including the charcoal mask. You do not use the microdermabrasion, the repair, radiance, and repeel. Yeah, radiance facial peel. You do not use the naturally exfoliating powder. And again, I have all this for you. The Clinical Solutions Resurfacer. You don't use high concentrations of vitamin C, so you don't use the C plus E. You don't use the C plus resveratrol. And the hydrogel patches or the ferulic brightener. Okay? Hey, Cindy! How you doing? So those are the ones just during the 8 weeks. And then we introduce them back in. But this is, Mary Kay is very smart, because I know so many people that have gone to a dermatologist, got Retin-A, and their face turns bright red. Yes, and they get burned. That's why we do the retinization process. And as I said, we mix those two. So the first week, we put the two together, okay? Mix the two together, Put it on. After you're done, you put on your moisturizer, all right? After you're done, you put on your moisturizer. I use the Time-Wise Repair Moisturizer that has retinol in it, but the Time-Wise Moisturizer retinol that's in there is a totally different type of retinol. It's encapsulated. So encapsulate means it's a slow release. So you don't have to ever worry when using that about it bothering or irritating the skin because it's encapsulated. And it's okay to use it with this afterwards if you use that. Or otherwise use your Time-Wise moisturizer, your naturally nourishing oil, whichever you choose to use. So first 2 weeks, I did it on a Sunday night. You mix the two together, you put it on your face, put your moisturizer on, brush your teeth, go to bed. So that's the first 2. So first Sunday, and then 2 weeks later, the second Sunday, or 1 week later, second Sunday. Then the second week, or the third week, I should say, the third week, you use them separately. So you take 1 pump, put it on, now you wash your face, put on your eye cream, then you take 1 pump, okay? Now this is the third week on I do it on a Sunday night, 1 day, and you just kind of dot it, work it into the skin, avoiding the eye area, 1 pump of this all over. And you do that for 2 weeks, okay? So now we're at week 3 and 4. And I promise you, don't worry, there's a little guide. You can check it off, throw it in your bathroom mirror. Now, Mary Kay is doing this for a reason. It is to help you build a phenomenal base so that this retinol works exactly the way you want it to work, so it continues to do the renewal process and you have no irritation. We're the only people that have the retinization process. Okay, so that was weeks, all right, 3 and 4. Week 5, guess what? You can go up to 2 days a week. Yeah, so I was doing Sunday and Wednesday. Week 4, week 5, Sunday and Wednesday, week 6. Okay, I was doing it twice a week. And then when I went to week 7 and 8, go to 3 times a week. And you can use it 3 times a week. After 7 and 8, I started to reintroduce some of the other products back in, okay? So I did the reintroduction. And after all that, I now use it 5 days a week. I use my retinol Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday and Sunday are my times off. Saturday night is when I do a super duper moisturize. And what I do is I use the extra emollient night cream. Yep, I wash. And it's called a slot. I mean, it's just, I put it all over and let it really soak in and go to sleep. And on Sunday nights, that's when I use the Radiance, Reveal Radiance Facial Peel. And after that, I put on the Moisture Gel Mask and go night-night. So those 2 nights are like my super moisture nights. So I hope this has helped you. If you have any questions, please let me know. But again, the retinization process, once you have it completed, it's the bomb. Now, this is wild. This right here, you can see it's a little bit dented in there. Okay, I'm on 5 months. Yeah. And Mary Kay use it as rate of use it 2 to 3 times a week is 4 to 5 months. Okay, I know mine's 5, 6. I have one at my cabin that lasts for almost a year. So it's amazing. And I'm gonna put down here my when I first started using it, or when I finished my retinization process, and a few weeks later when I was doing it 5 times a week. Now we have something. It's an app on your phone that you can get from Mary Kay. Okay, it's called the Skin Analyzer app. And what it is it analyzes the layers, the texture, the wrinkles, everything in your skin. So you can download that, wash your face, get in natural light, and take a picture. And it has this little oval, you put your face in it, you take a picture. And then you're gonna notice it shows you each one of those. I do a screenshot of every one of those. So I have it. Then it shows you what products will help you with everything to keep your skin at its best. And then what I did is 2 weeks later, I did the same thing again and took the picture, did the skin analyzer, and I actually screenshot every one of them. So I'm going to share that with you. I recommend I totally recommend the retinol system. As I said, I was shocked when I read that you can start at an age of 20 and keep on going because it keeps your skin at its best. At its best. I'm like, I didn't start Mary Kay till I was 38 or 39. Like, holy cow, can you only imagine? But again, this is all new learned technology, or I don't know if you call it technology, I guess science. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. And it's this too. I will walk along with you during the retinization process. Okay? I will. I will walk right along with you. You know, any questions you have, help you with it, keep you working with it. But again, the difference it has made in my skin is unbelievable. Like you're seeing me all songs, no makeup, no nothing. The only thing I have on right now is moisturizer. Well, I use my CNE and some moisturizer. Okay? Well, anyway, thanks for joining me for Brunch with Cindy. I am actually going to be downloading this into a YouTube, and I have a YouTube channel, okay, Simply Beautiful by Cindy. So it's going to go on there, and I'm also going to send it out in an email with information, okay? Some of these papers and things like that so that you have it. How's that sound? All right? All right, hey, you guys have an awesome weekend. I am so excited because we have our first annual Templeton family reunion this afternoon with my kiddos and my husband's, all his sisters and all that kind of stuff, so it's going to be fun. Tishan, thank you very, very much. I hope it has blessed you as far as learning and those kind of things. So God bless everyone, and have an awesome weekend. The weather here is incredible. Bye. Oh, remember this. You are simply beautiful. God bless.